welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. As you can see, I've changed the layout a bit so that you can see all the cards. But if you don't like that and you'd rather just see my face and hardly any of the cards, then you need to comment down below and I will take that into consideration. Having said that, this is your reading for the third week of September 2020. So that's from the 14th to the 20th of September. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we dive into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And I'm using the Secret Gardens oracle. And I'll draw 2 cards for you from that and use them to start the spread off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for you, Scorpio, for the third week of September 2020. Let's see what messages are here for you for the third week of September 2020. What does Scorpio need to know? What messages are here for Scorpio? Fan that out and choose 2 cards for you. And let's see what you get. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. I don't know if you can see that's got a little butterfly in the corner. So, beauty. And you've got surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Is a little rabbit for you. So yes, you may be surprised. There may be a surprise around the corner. Something, you know, if you can exploring. Something may surprise you if you're willing to go a little bit further, find something different and allow yourself to be vulnerable, tender, and there's a beauty in that gentleness. So let's see what the rest of the reading shows. Let's see what's on the cards for Scorpio for the third week of September 2020. What's on the cards for Scorpio? What messages are here for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? And I'll be using that 4 card spread again, which has the first card depicting you, your position where you are, the second card your challenges, the third card being your advice from the spirit, and the 4th card the possible outcome should you take that advice. And then I'll put an underlining row of cards to act as clarifications. So your first card is the Magician, which popped out, and then you have the 8 of Cups as your challenge, and the 9 of Wands, your advice from Spirit, and the King of Swords, your outcome. And beneath that is the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, with justice. And then the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the underlining energy of the reading showing that there is a potential to create something of abundance, to bring abundance about. And you've even got that Magician here, which is all about manifesting. Having the ability, the will to manifest something, to create something. And that's something out of an ending. It seems that something has ended for you. This may have ended painfully, and it may feel difficult. However, you know, with this, the Ten of Swords, with this ending, and it may be, you know, an end to a lot of conflict, but with this ending, a new light dawns, a new day begins, and you can step into your power. It's sort of inadvertently or unbeknownst to you, freeing you up. And, you know, I get this, you know, dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Because, you know, depicted with the way the picture shows that this is a painful ending. This is an ending which has you on your knees, but from that position you can, if you're willing to put your intent into something, you can really start to manifest something. And, you know, the difficulty you may be feeling is in letting go, in releasing something, moving on, because, you know, something perhaps was never fulfilling or simply didn't fit, and that may have brought about this ending. But it's time to move on, to walk away, to slough an old skin, quite literally shown there in the card. And in moving away, you know, you can move towards something more fulfilling, something more enlightening. You've got here the Four of Pentacles, wanting to hold on something that you may have built up, that may have felt secure, stable, and something that you may have thought was of great value to you. But in holding on to that, you will create a stalemate. You know, your situation, you may become stale, whereas you're in a position now, even though this ending may have been difficult, you're in a position now to begin to manifest something new, to reinvent yourself, to emerge anew, to create something. But you need to have that will, that intent to bring it about, and that may involve leaving something behind. And there you have the difficulty, because you feel it's something of value to you, something that you want to hold on to. But, you know, time to venture further afield, venture down the rabbit hole. Your advice from Spirit shows that, you know, what you may have in mind to manifest is certainly attainable. And it may take a long time, but you'll get there. And again, here is a picture, you know, this is, oh, you can't see, I suppose, from that far away. There's the rotten fruits left below. They're not worth holding on to. He's moved on to bigger, better things. So there's your advice from Spirit. There's something better ahead. These treasures that you may feel you want to hold on to are actually not as wonderful as something that you can move towards. You know, it's going to be a difficult climb, a long, arduous task, but it's surrounded with growth, and the rewards are enlightening. The rewards are delicious, if you will. And the King of Cups shows that, you know, you may need to master your emotions, and that's involved, I feel, in letting go and allowing yourself to feel vulnerable rather than defensive, to let go of anger and that sense of hurt and betrayal you may be feeling at this ending, because that, by letting that go, by mastering your emotions, you enable yourself to put your energy and your focus on attaining this goal. And you know, as you've got here at the bottom of the deck, this goal brings fruition, brings value, abundance, and you know, the outcome could be very fruitious, in as much as the Queen of Pentacles is about abundance and security, nurturing, warmth, having that stability, and having something of real value and beauty around you. And then you've got in your outcome role, you know, you've got the King of Swords. I think in the long term it's showing that you're going to realize, you're going to come to a decision and be wiser for this journey, this ending. You're going to be able to look back and see that it was something that was meant to be, a karmic thing, something that was inevitable. You know, in this particular deck, the Justice is about the circle of life. As one thing ends, a new door opens, and you'll find that you may feel you've risen from this as a new person. It could make you someone better, and that, I believe, will be your real surprise. How much you find you can grow from this, how much better off you are in the long run, even though at the moment it's difficult and something you want to hold on to. But by letting go, moving forward, setting your sights on a new goal, you can attain this security, value, stability that you may thought you have had before this ending. And you know, the Beauty card fits nicely with the King of Cups, because in conquering turbulent emotions, it requires facing them, naming them and processing them. That's a vulnerable process, so dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. And you've got this little butterfly here in the Beauty card. It's also right here in the beginning in the Magician card. There's this great potential for you to emerge from a difficult ending, a better person with more abundance, beauty and fruition around them. You've even got the sun poking out from under there. Joy, happiness, success. So there you have it, Scorpio. You know, this is maybe a difficult moment for you, but the outcome is potentially very bright, very abundant and stable. And you know, this is something you can look back on in time. You would have got your head around what happened, this ending, and realized that it was part of a bigger picture, and realizing that it's enabled you to reinvent yourself as someone stronger, more beautiful, and more secure. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Scorpio, and that it resonated with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.